Yo, hey guys, I'm Remo Kazzi. This is the Short Man Work Club, and today we have the 11th April 2025. It's 9:40 p.m. in the evening. Wow, it's quite late, right? This is the Short Man Work Club, Remo Kazzi. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm very grateful. Today I want to talk about a different topic. Like it's the brain, right? Like you're thinking with your brain right now. You clicked on this video because your brain kind of gave you the instinct. Okay, maybe there's something. FOMO, unconsciousness, basically YouTube now is okay. I want to click a video because I want that information, especially people that want to reach a level of success. You click a video because you're like, I think something that could, like, something like you're always trying to find. For me especially, I'm looking for videos that shape, like, that get me like a little bit. Maybe that video changes my mind to get me on the right track. Maybe that one video. And it's not like, I mean, sometimes, like, yeah, I want to enjoy that video. Okay, it's cool, but at some point of your life, especially as men, I think they only want the success. Like, they only want the success because it's not even like you want. It's not like, as a man, bro. It's not always like, oh yeah, I actually, like, want that. I'm enjoying that. Like, now coming back to the fantasy brain and, like, the dreaming brain. The brain doesn't actually, like, you're not gonna be happy. You're not, like, even if you're not happy with the success, you just want it because it's just part of, like, building in the way, like, building status and everything, all those things. It's just anchored in us, in most men, with testosterone, like, wanna, take control and, like, have some power, obviously. um and now coming back to, okay, that when you reach that level, it actually doesn't feel like, you're not enjoying it. You're not gonna enjoy it. And why is that? Well, I'm speaking to the camera, to you. um well, it's actually quiet. When I'm speaking to the camera, to you, um my brain sometimes goes in other directions. I can live a life without actually living it. Um, I can, please record please record yourself too, like, every day, kind of speaking. Okay, I'm not, like, arrogant. I'm not doing this, like, I'm just doing it because I know it can cause growth. Um, I'm not a fucking, like, even if I look something like sometimes like that, I've quite, like, I feel quite old because, I mean, I'm 20, but I've lived some shit. And 20 is like, yo, should have reached some level of, like, of success already. Thankfully, I can speak. I haven't made the biggest mistakes. Like, I'm still here. Like, okay, like, you're still here, bro. You're fine, bro. Like, just even your brain is fried. It's fucked. Like, it's so hard to have a brain that you can control. I show speed, for example, like, those streamers there. It's pretty easy for them. They don't talk about, like, the fact that they're not talking and, like, not being deep, and kind of the fact that they can just hide it and take, like, nah, like, if you actually have something, you cannot just be like, you're gonna be like a slight artist and everything. You can say that confidently. You can say, oh, you don't know him. You cannot judge and tell. Like, if you actually, like, if you watch a stream of 6 hours, you can tell a person. Okay. um like, those people as streamers, they have, like, a more clear, like, more kind of, just living their life, not really like that, you know just a different brain. And some brains are depersonalized. What that means is everything. Have you ever, like, felt everything kind of feels like a dream? It's like, I'm high, bro, but I've never taken drugs or anything. Well, why is it so foggy? Like, it sounds like I'm sleeping, but I'm awake. What's going on? It's a superpower, but it's also quite negative because your dopamine levels, they're out of the place. Like, they're just going up and down and up and down. And if you actually think about those things logically, you don't need ChatGPT and ask them. Like, that's what I'm from sex. Like, I do it, for example, sometimes. You just have to think. Okay, yeah, it's obviously dopamine, and, like, obviously sometimes the motivation is up down, and I can literally, like, think of something, and then my dopamine goes high and low. Like, I don't need the real. Probably, let's. I think, like, a main part of depression is that brain, combined with, okay, the real world, right? Like, sometimes the brain gives you more dopamine than the real world because you've been messed up. Your brain, it has been experiencing, like, just, like, the phone and everything, and it just creates this world of, okay, the brain gets dopamine without any real. So when you do the real stuff in the real world, it's like, yeah, but I have this in my mind. Like, my mind also gets me to, I don't need to watch the real world. It's like a TV. You can turn it on, like the real world. It's quite an interesting perspective and experience, that you have. I hope you guys, like, kind of get that thought. You can discuss in the comments. I don't want to make this one too long, But I still appreciate everybody, and make sure to use the hashtag SMVC. Let's grow. You can join the club any moment. It's open. Link in the bio. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Okay. Oh, my neck hurts, bro.